In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily retouch your images as a beginner with this premium Photoshop action that I'm going to give to you for free. You can use this action to turn your pictures from this to that, and this is coming up. First off, Photoshop actions are a series of steps that are repeated to make your work in Photoshop easier. I've already done a full video explaining what Photoshop actions are. I'll put it up here if you want to watch that before this. You can download Photoshop actions from so many sites, including Envato, where I got this premium action that I'll give to you for free. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Envato. So to get one for yourself, you go to Envato or any other site, and then you can, in this particular case, you can search for skin retouch action or Photoshop action. So skin retouch Photoshop action. Now you're going to scroll down until you see this one that says add-ons, and then you can click on it. So all these ones are Photoshop actions that you can download for your projects. Now, here's the caveat. You need to subscribe to Envato Element to be able to download premium actions like these ones. But because of the price, if you are not able to do it, you just need to send me a DM and I'll show you how to get it at a lesser price. Not for free entirely, but at a lesser price. But since I've already subscribed, I've left a link in the description to download this action, so go ahead and download it and let's go practice in Photoshop. Now once you've downloaded, it is going to open in a WinRAR for you. So you open your WinRAR and you are going to open this premium skin retouch, and then you see premium skin retouch over here. You can get this from the link in the description. It's for free. This one is for free. So you're going to select that, and then you go to extract to, and then you select the location that you want to extract it. I've already extracted this, so I'm just going to cancel it. But wherever you want to extract it to, you just need to click OK, and then it extracts over there. Now, once you're done, you locate where you extracted it to. So you're going to see premium skin retouch, and then you're going to double click on it, and it opens in Photoshop for you. So it's add up to your actions. So I have a couple of actions already, so it's going to add up to it. So this is the premium skin retouch. Now by default, this is going to be unchecked, or it's going to be toggled off. So you're going to toggle it on, and that means you can start using this action. Now to use it, actions are already created, so you're just going to play it and you're going to make use of it. So for instance, our first image over here, it looks a bit good, but we can work on the teeth, we can work a bit on the face to make it more smoother, and on the part of the body, right? So if you look at this action, we have options for airbrush, soft skin, glamour skin, smart sharpen, contrast, lips, teeth, and then lighting, right? Anytime you are using an action like this, make sure that you duplicate your layer. So you press Ctrl J to duplicate the original layer, and then we are going to apply this action on the duplicated layer. So let's start with the soft skin. So once you select the soft skin, you're going to click on play here, and then it is going to do its work. Once you are satisfied, you click OK, and automatically it's going to select the brush tool for you, select the foreground color to be white, and that means all that you need to do is you start brushing. But then you can control the opacity, the flow, and the opacity here as well. So let me zoom in some more and start brushing. So you can see that it's getting the skin more smoother. Sometimes, depending on the image that you are using, it might be too much, so that is when you have to reduce the opacity or the flow or any one of them. So now if you turn off this skin blur or the soft skin, this is what we have. That is the first step, right? Now let's apply. So let's select the layer again. Let's apply the glamour skin. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to make sure I select each one of them and at least demonstrate it to you what it does. There are times you're going to make use of all of them. There are other times you just need, let's say, the glamour skin or the soft skin only. So there is the glamour skin. So let's paint also. So this one is a bit deeper than the soft skin, so we can do something like that. And then you can use your curly brackets, or you can right click to increase or decrease your brush size, right? So the square brackets or the curly brackets, it's on the same key, so you can use that. You just brush off like that. Any part that you want to brush off, you just need to take your time. For the sake of this tutorial, if you take this one too off, this is what we have, right? Now let's select the layer again. Let's select airbrush skin and play it. Click on continue, and this one, mostly when I'm using it, I decrease the opacity a bit because it just adds some touches to the face, right? So you can just add And sometimes I think it's really too much. So let's completely reduce the opacity. So something like this, that is what it basically also does. Now, one of the most important things that I really love about this is the teeth brush. So we are going to select teeth brush and click on play. And that means that we can make some changes or we can brighten the teeth a little bit. Let's increase our opacity to 0, decrease our brush size, and then we can start brightening it. Isn't this beautiful? So you're going to be able to brighten the teeth. Sometimes lighting, sometimes the temperature can even get the person's teeth a bit darkened, right? So we can even increase the opacity from here some more if we want to get it more brighter. Now, if you turn this one off, look at the difference. Isn't this amazing? So let's zoom out and see the difference. It's nice, all right? So this is what we have so far. What again, we can do something for the lips and the eyes. Mostly when I select this, I just use it on the lips because the eyes, sometimes it's too much. So stop. And that one to make sure you reduce the opacity, or you can just retouch the lips and then afterwards you reduce the opacity from here. So it's just the lips slightly like that, and then you can reduce your opacity. But the beautiful thing about this is that sometimes I sneak it in onto the cheeks to give it some lighting, or sometimes onto the forehead and under the chin to give it some lighting. And we forgot to brush this side, so let's select the skin blur and brush this side. Select the airbrushing, brush this side, and airbrushing to brush this side. And now we can go to the lip enhance and add some color to it, reduce the opacity, add some color to it. And there is more. You can select your smart contrast, play it, and then it is going to automatically contrast it for you. So there's the before and the after. At this point, the last thing we're going to do is the smart sharpen over here. So we select smart sharpen and then we are going to play it over here. Now this is going to make it too much, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to decrease the opacity slightly like that. So this is the before and the after. You can also increase it. It just sharpens the image, right? You have the flexibility to just play around with this. I think in this case it's too much, so let's just drop it down to around 8 or 10, maximum of 10 or 8. Now that should be fine. Now if you select all of these by holding shift and selecting the first one, you press Ctrl G to group that. You can see the difference if you turn this one off. So we went from this, right? We went from this to this to this. This is just an illustration for you. I didn't really take my time to do the proper brushing, but you get the whole idea. And the beautiful part is that all these are layers, so you can easily just reduce the opacity so that it blends in with the actual image underneath of it, especially if you want to see some of the cheeks in there, right? So if you reduce it, you can just have it blended with the original layer. As simple as that. You have controls over the layer and everything that you want to do in there, and it's pretty simple like that. So this is the before, this is the after, this is the before, this is the after. Now let me know what you think in the comment section, and again, a link to download this premium Photoshop action is in the description. You get this one for free. But if you're not able to subscribe to any of these platforms, Freepik and Vato Elements, I can get the assets for you at a way cheaper cost than you're supposed to. If that is something that you want to, just shoot me a DM by just saying designer plug, and I'll let you know the steps forward. But I hope this video was helpful. If it was, subscribe to the channel. It'd be so very much appreciated. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's Innocent here, and bye.